This is Porsche 992911. This is out of this world. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum people. I'm Car Kid. You're watching a car review and this is called the Porsche 911 Carrera S 992. You might be thinking I'm saying two different numbers, that 911 and 992. So let me explain you. Porsche introduced the 911 model in 1964. They have 8 generations. This is the latest 8th generation of the Porsche 911. That's from 2019 onwards till 2021 present. So every generation have a different code number. Suppose the previous generation was 991, 911. So this is the upgraded version of the 991. So this is 992. Every generation have different code. For example, 991, 997, 930 and so on. So don't get confused. The Porsche 911 is a car name and 991, 992 and these all are the code numbers for different generations. So today we are going to review these cars. When the Porsche introduced from 1964 to 1998, they use air-cooled engines, and from 1999 to present they use water-cooled engines. So I have borrowed the Porsche 911 from Bulk Motors here in Aviv. They are very big car collectors of new and used cars. Links in the description. Go ahead, check out their collection, and if you want anything, say my name, get a reasonable discount. Let's talk about the price. The base version of 911 starts at $99,200. The Carrera S model, you can get it in $115,000, and the top version 911 Turbo S Cabriolet, it's going on like $216,000. In UAE the starting price is around 400,000. The base version, the Carrera S, is 530,000 UAE dirhams, and the Porsche 911 Turbo S jumps to 846,000 UAE dirhams almost. So from the front, it's a little bit of change. The new LEDs with the Porsche logo inside the lights, the new bumper with some LEDs over here, and the newer Porsche is 1.8 meters wider than the older version 911. At the remote you have a button, press it to open this front lid. There's no engine because the engine is at the back side. This is a trunk, actually a frunk, so you got plenty of space here in this Porsche 911 Carrera S. So the changes made at the side, you got 20-inch wheels at the front, 21-inch at the back. Don't have any more turn signals at the mirror. You have it here. When you move back, the handles, they are so small, so when you unlock the car, and also you have a sensor, when you come closer to the lock they pop out, so you can open the door like this, and when you lock the car they pop in back. Biggest change is this fender at wheel arch. This is so wide, almost 1.8 meter both from the older versions, so they look so wide. When you sit in the car, drive it, look at the side mirror, you will see this big much fender at the back. So big changes made at the back of the 911 Carrera S. You have a big LED light running all over. This is a bar and it will be installed in every 911 production from now onwards. Had the LED turn signals, 911 Carrera S logo, big new exhaust pipe tips, and you have a retractable spoiler here. You can control it from the infotainment screen. Press the option there for the spoiler. This spoiler will come up. It's a retractable spoiler, and keep pressing it for closing the spoiler. Actually, this is the third brake light you see here, and it's similar to the pause button. What you see when someone brake, you will see this lighting up, and it's similar to the pause button. So you might be thinking, where's the engine of this Porsche 911? Actually, this is the engine cover, and you have a button on the door sill. Press it, it will open, and you actually can't access to the engine of your own 911 Carrera S. This is so sad that you can't even look at it. You have a 3.0 S written only here, and 3.0 flat 6 producing 444 horsepower at 6,500 RPM, 530 Newton meters of torque at a 2,300 to 5,000 RPM, 0 to 100 in 3.5 seconds. with 8-speed PDK transmission. Now let me explain what is the PDK transmission. It's a German word, PDK. It's called Porsche Doppelkupplungsgetriebe. Did I sound German? Actually, Doppel means dual, Kupplungs mean clutch, and Getriebe means transmission. So this is the Porsche PDK transmission. So at the back there is one strange and amazing thing that maybe you noticed. Did you find the 992 anywhere here? No, I'll show you guys. The 992 is actually written on the engine cover itself. You can see these lines. It's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 9 at this side, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and 2 at the center. So the engine cover is actually a 9 9 and 2, the code name of this Porsche. So begin with the interior. This is the interior. Have a look. Leather interior with some good finish here, good quality buttons. And have a look to the interior. These are the seats, sports seats, leather seats, and the dashboard. Have a look. So dashboard is little straight and similar to the dashboard that was used in the 911 Classic. One strange thing, you won't find the start button in the Porsche 992 911 because the start button is here. So when you start it, have a look. You have two 7-inch screen with one analog screen in the center. Have a look. This is the analog gauge. These are two screens, give you the speedometer, gives you the detail, and you have this infotainment screen. And at the top of the dashboard you got this watch. This is analog dial actually. In the center it's showing digital watch, and it is similar to the color of the car. The dial inside here, if your car is red, this will be red. If your car is black, so this is black. So moving on to some buttons here, this is the gear lever actually. It's very strange and confusing because you don't understand how to shift into gears. So just press this for reverse drive, and you have a parking button over here. So this is the roof up here, but you got buttons here. So this is the shade. When you open it, have a look. So you got some ventilation buttons here, the sunroof button, some of the climate controls button here. It's a very nice quality. You can adjust your climate control like that. This is for the stereo control, and also you have this little screen over here that shows you the climate control over here. The steering wheel, it's a very nice, pretty good steering wheel. Some buttons on it. This is the shortcut key, cruise control, and all other settings on the button. Moving on to the infotainment screen, you have different modes, and the mode button is over here at the steering. When you rotate it, have a look, the modes changing, and there is a big difference in the sound. This is the normal, and have a listen to the sound. When I shift to the sports or sports plus mode, so the exhaust and the suspension settings, they automatically change, and the sound is different in the sports plus mode actually. These are two shortcut keys you can assign with your requirements. In the menu you have different type of settings. You can go to the navigation here. This complete screen will be a navigation, media, phone, the car settings here for the modes. Then you have the climate, and you have the assist applications. Assist, you can see your settings for the assist, driving assist. Sound, you can adjust this the sound, and also you have some settings over here that you can check in your infotainment screen. So one interesting thing in the infotainment screen is go in the car, go in the drive setting here, and you can see a exhaust system and spoiler here. The exhaust, when you press it, you will hear a different sound for the exhaust. So these things now you can control it with the infotainment screen, and you have control trips and other settings over here. So in the instrumental cluster here, you might be thinking that you can change to a different themes in the instrumental cluster, but not really. What you can change is you have a button here, press it, and keep looking for the colors that it changes. That's the only thing you can do in the instrumental cluster actually. The door locks, you don't have to just pull it and with the power, just click it like this and electronically it will open it for you. So at the back seats, it's you hardly fit in the back seats because there is no space here, but you can use them for your babies and for some stuff if you want to keep. So this is the interior of the Porsche 911992. So let's go for the drive of the Porsche 911 Carrera S. And the thing why I like the Porsche is when you sit you feel so comfortable. Even they are sports cars, but it's very, very comfortable. And let's try the 444 horsepower with the PDK transmission and switch it on to the Sports Plus mode now, and let's try it. Let's try the power, let's try to feel the power. And the way you see the side fenders when you sit, and the middle of the hood, it's going down, and from side you see the fender, it looks very, very nice. It gives you a nice feeling. So let's try it in the Sports Plus mode. When you switch on to the Sports Plus mode, the suspension settings is gone in the Sports Plus sports mode, and of course you have a different sound in the Sports Plus mode. So let's try it 0 to 100 in 3.5 seconds. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Come on! It's so powerful actually. This is not the top version, this is not the Turbo S, but this is so fast. Like, that's why I like Porsche. You have a fast car and you have a comfortable luxury car, and it feels so amazing. Let's try one more time. Whoa! Amazing. The turbochargers, they are working so quick. It's very, very nice, very fast, sharp in the turns, the handling. Oh God. Amazing car. The steering wheel position and the visibility is so fine. You see the rear fenders, they are popping out on the both sides. Oh man, this is Porsche 992 911, and the sound when the downshifts, this is out of this world, man. And even when you pull the car any speed, 60, 70, 100, whenever you want, it reacts so quick, so quick. So this was the Porsche 911. Hope you enjoyed the video. By mistake, if I have given you any wrong information, my apologies for that. Do take care of yourself and my channel as well. Till the next video, peace out.